One night in the city of Dimsdale, the Turner family was fast asleep when Timmy Turner heard a loud boom come from the treehouse in the backyard. Timmy gets up and decides to walk out to the treehouse and see what the noise could have been. When he climbed up into the treehouse, Timmy is shocked to find that his favorite Crimson Chin comic book has been stolen, and the table that the notebook was on has been tipped over. Who would steal his most prized possession? Frantically, Timmy searches the room up and down to find evidence of what could have happened. He then notices something, a piece of hair on the tipped-over table. Great! Timmy now has evidence that can help determine who the thief is. Here's our lineup of suspects. The first suspect is Vicky, Timmy's evil babysitter. Next is Poof, Cosmo and Wanda's child. Timmy's fairies, Cosmo and Wanda, are also suspects. Using the hair found at the crime scene, Timmy amplifies it at 2 different VNTR loci. The evidence was then ran on 2 different gels in order to create DNA fingerprints. These fingerprints were then compared to the DNA of each suspect. To determine who is the thief, the person's DNA fingerprint must match up at all of the thief's alleles. In the example above, the suspect's first allele lines up and matches the thief. However, the last allele does not line up. Therefore, this suspect cannot be our thief. Here is our VNTR locus 1. In order for a suspect to remain a suspect, their alleles must match up 100% with the thief's alleles. Starting with Timmy, we see that he has one allele that matches up with the thief's allele. However, Timmy's other allele does not match up with the thief. Therefore, he can be marked off the suspect list. Now, give it a try. Look at the alleles of each suspect and see if they line up with the thief's alleles. After looking at all suspects, we see that Vicky and Cosmo are the only 2 suspects at this locus that matches the thief. Therefore, everyone can be marked off our suspect list except for Vicky and Cosmo. This is our VNTR locus 2. Remember, in order to confirm our thief, a suspect's alleles must match up with the thief's alleles on both locus 1 and locus 2. Recall that for locus 1, our remaining suspects were Vicky and Cosmo. Looking at this image, we see that Vicky and Wanda both have identical alleles with the thief. However, Wanda's alleles did not match up with the thief's for locus 1, so that means that our thief must be Vicky. After comparing all suspects' DNA to the thief's DNA, we can confirm that Vicky is the thief of Timmy's beloved Crimson Chin comic book. After a long day of learning about DNA and genetics, Timmy wonders if there is a way to prove that Cosmo and Wanda could possibly be Poof's parents. Timmy can look at the DNA fingerprinting that he did earlier that day to see if there's any possibility. Offspring do not have to have the same exact alleles as their parents. Since the offspring get one allele from each parent, Poof just needs to have one matching allele with Wanda and one matching allele with Cosmo to prove that they can be his parents. For locus 1, we see that the green stars indicate a shared allele between Poof and Cosmo. The pink stars indicate a shared allele between Poof and Wanda. On the second locus, we see the same. The pink indicated a shared allele for Poof and Wanda, and the green indicates a shared allele for Poof and Cosmo. Because Poof has at least one shared allele with each parent at both loci, it is possible for Cosmo and Wanda to be the biological parents.